Today we're talking about dividing integers, and we are going to look at some patterns again, just like we did with the multiplying integers notes. So first, we're going to talk about how you can rewrite products. Product means multiply. So remember when you did number families, like you used to do 3 times 4 equals 12, and 4 times 3 equals 12? And then you did number families with division, like 12 divided by 4 equals 3, and 12 divided by 3 equals 4. We're going to look at those same types of number families, but now with negatives. So we know that 3 times negative 4 is negative 12 because the signs are different. A positive times a negative is a negative. If you have to take away 4 groups of positive 3, when you're taking away negatives, it's going to go down. So we have to show the opposite. So if 3 times negative 4 is 12, negative 12, the negative 12 divided by negative 4 has to be positive 3 based on the number family. I'm going to get a darker color so it stands out. And then we already used negative 4, so we have to do the other number family. Negative 12 divided by 3, positive 3, is going to be a negative 4. So we notice that when you divide a negative, if you just want to put minus in there, you can, by a positive, you can put a plus there if you want to. When you divide a negative integer by a positive integer, you will get a negative result. You can just put a minus if you want to. And when you divide over here, when you divide a negative by a negative, you're going to get a positive answer. Just like we found out with multiplication, when your signs are the same, you're going to get a positive answer. When your signs are different, you're going to get a negative answer. Remember, that does not work with adding and subtracting. That only works with multiplication and division. So now we're going to do the same thing that we did in the multiplying integers notes. We're going to look at some patterns. So negative 15 divided by negative 3. I know that's going to be 5, and my signs are different, so that will be a negative 5. And then I have 12 divided by 4, which you guys know 12 divided by 4 is 3. Those are the same sign, and we ended up with a positive answer. Then I have positive 12 divided by negative 3. So 12 divided by 3 is still 4, and then our signs are different. A positive divided by a negative is a negative. So we get a negative there. And negative 12 divided by negative 4, the signs are the same, so we will get an answer of positive 3. Now try the next ones on your own and then check your answers with Edpuzzle. Now these last two, 13 and 14, are kind of tricky, but don't let them trick you. If you have 0 divided by a number, that's always going to be 0. 0 divided by any number is 0, and 0 is not positive or negative. So 0 is just neutral. It's not going to be a positive or a negative number. Now try the last two. So number 15, in your own words, is the quotient. That means you divide. How do you know if the quotient of two integers is positive? How do you know if it's negative? And then how do you know if it's zero? So how can you tell if it's going to be a positive, a negative, or a zero? Make sure that you label when you're typing in your answers. You tell me the positive and negative and zero so I know which one you're talking about. And then the last one, see if you can find the rule. So what's the rule when you are dividing two integers with the same sign? And then what's the rule when you are dividing two integers with different signs? Type those answers into Edpuzzle, and then you will be ready to practice.